Good morning, everybody. Yes, good morning. Mornings are the best, am I right? Yes. Fantastic. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. That's right. I'm back. I'm back to my favorite game in the entire universe. I'm sure, as you guys have seen, I've been playing a lot of Detroit Become Human, and I made pretty much the exact same decisions that I made the first time. I just wanted to do the story again. I love the story. It's very good. Very emotional. And also, I think, it's kind of one of those games that's kind of important. And I'd like to kind of just elaborate on that a little bit in just a second, as soon as this loads in. When we left off here, well, when I left off here after I got done, recording and everything, I finally found that crazy lady, the one in the desert that's like something about spirits and guidance, and I'm praying in the middle of the desert because I think I'm a ghost. I can't remember. Yeah, she's right there. See? She's just chilling. I think that's her. Is that her? Yes. Hello.
Rest at the Maker's right hand and be forgiven.
How are you here? Are you following me?
The nations that deny the Maker are as a child that denies a mother.
That's rather condescending for someone going about spewing proverbs.
Cole! Dude, you know something's going on. I can smell the weirdness. Oh god. That's right, run away. I don't know why they keep doing that, I just know that I don't like it. Stop! Stop, it's gone. It's gone! Oh, it's coming back. Go away! Psychotic deer? Jeez. Nope. That's not enough. If I don't kill it, it won't stop attracting people. Anyway. I just wanted to talk to her real quick before I started talking about what I was going to talk about. Detroit Become Human. And why I feel it is so important. A lot of you don't know this, and I don't know if I really talked about it while I was playing Detroit Become Human, but I was abused as a child. And that's one of the things that the game covers is child abuse and domestic violence, as well as drug addiction. And I just wanted to talk about that for a minute. My mom has been married 4 times, and her first 2 husbands were not good people. She also had a really, really bad boyfriend. But we'll start with husband number 1. The only way I can describe him, the best way I can describe him is he was a monster. That is like the best way I can say what kind of a person he was. He was not a good person. He was physically, verbally, and emotionally abusive. Mostly to me and my brother and my mom. Not to my sister, because my sister is biologically his. So, it was kind of a weird thing. Just so you guys know, I have a freakish ability to bounce back from, okay, you need to just fucking chill out, cave. I have a freakish ability to bounce back from just about anything. A lot of people know this and they're like, wow, Carrie just kind of is like, bam, back to normal. Well, I'm weird, but you know what I mean. But yeah, he wasn't a good person. My mom's second husband, also a monster, and he was also, physically, verbally, and emotionally abusive. He wasn't a good person at all. My mom's boyfriend, the one that I'm going to talk about, I don't really know if I would call him the worst of the 3, but he was pretty awful. One of the stories I like to tell, and this, you might not want to hear, it might be painful or triggering for you to hear. One of the stories I often tell people who have been abused and they don't really know how to, move past it or find a way to cope with what happened, is one of the scariest moments, but also it was the moment that I realized that I could stand up and I was tougher than they were. He and my mom got into a physical altercation, and he pushed her. She fell on the floor, and as she was trying to get back up again, he walked into the kitchen and he grabbed a couple of knives. out of the knife block. And my first instinct, my first thought was, oh my god, he's going to kill her. That was my immediate thought. And it's a thought that a child should never have to have, ever, So I got up, and I put myself between them, and I looked him in the face, and for the first time in my life, I realized I didn't have to be scared of this person, because he was weaker than me, He just is. So I looked him in the eye, and I told him over my dead body. And my mom said she couldn't get me to move. she grabbed me and she said she could not get me to move out of the way, no matter how hard she tried to pry me out from in front of her. And he stood there and he stared at me. And he turned around. He went and he threw the knives in the sink. And it was like something clicked inside me. I realized that these kinds of people are weaker than me. And I don't have to be afraid of them. And even if I am afraid, I can still stand up and say no. So I did. I stood up and I said no. And I think that Detroit Become Human, it touches on, child abuse and domestic violence, and how we can work past what happened to us, how it doesn't define us as a person. Another thing that it covers really well, I think, is dealing with a drug addict. I have had to deal with more than one drug addict, and it's not easy. And a lot of people might look at Carl and say, yeah, but he's your son. How could you, you're supposed to be there for your son. And I'm going to tell you right now, yes, you should be there for family when they need you. You should guide them and love them and support them. But it's different when that person is addicted to drugs. Carl's reaction to his son is the exact way that I reacted to people in my life who were drug addicts. After a while, you just have to say no. You can't sit there and give them what they want. And in the game, it seems like it's more than implied that Carl would give his son, Leo, money. And then Leo would then go and spend that on drugs. So that's pretty, typical of dealing with a drug addict, is that you want to help them, but you don't really know how to help them, so you kind of keep enabling them in a way until you start to realize that it's not going to do them any good if you keep enabling them. And I'm sure you guys are like, what are you wandering around doing in this game? I'm trying to find the next ruin, so just bear with me. I'm sorry. But yeah, you have to stop and say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I have someone who I love very much, who is an on-again, off-again drug addict. And there was a point where I was so stressed that I was always sick, all the time. And I finally realized that I just couldn't do it anymore. So I finally told this person, look, I love you, but no, you can't do this to me, and I will not let you do this to me. It's doing more harm than good. As much as I love you, it's not worth the pain that you're putting me through. So I pretty much kicked this person out of my life. And I don't see them very often. In fact, it's very rare that I will see this person, because I just can't. I won't do it. And that might sound cruel, and it might sound awful, and it might sound like the worst thing in the world, but when you have important things to think about in your life, you can't let someone like that constantly pull you down and turn you into this person that you're not. Oh god, stabby hands. So I finally said I wasn't going to do it anymore, so I stopped doing it. I stopped enabling this person, I stopped stressing over this person, and once that happened, I felt loads better. I wasn't sick all the time. I didn't feel like the entire world was falling apart all the time. And that person has still not fully stopped their bad habit. So yeah, and it was no matter how much I did, they wouldn't see that what they were doing was wrong. And what they were doing was harming other people. So it's just something that you have to just stand there and go, listen, no thanks. And then you have to kind of just move on. And that's just the way it is. And it doesn't mean that you love them any less. I'm gonna go get this quarry. It just means that you're not willing to put up with the crap that comes with that sort of thing. You know, and you shouldn't. You absolutely should not have to deal with that. It's not okay for them to put that sort of pressure and stress on you. It really isn't. And it's okay for you to stand up and say, absolutely not. You know, it does not make you less of a person. It does not mean that you love them less. It just means that you know that your health and your sanity is important. And they don't care. So you should just be like, listen, get out of my life. You know, I'm sorry. I just can't do this. You know, I can't sit here and watch you kill yourself and not care about what it's doing to me or anybody else. So it's 100% okay to say no and to push them out of your life if you have to. Because you shouldn't be forced to keep a toxic person in your life simply because of the blood that runs in your veins. You know, that's not cool. It's not cool of your family to put that pressure on you. You know, they should be better than that. They should want better for you. So yeah, definitely fight back. It's good to fight back. And, you know, as far as the abuse goes, know that you're not alone. You know, there are a lot of people out there who have been abused, who have suffered, you know, through child abuse, who have fought through child abuse, who have moved past their child abuse, and they're there to talk to you. Don't be afraid to reach out to someone who's been through something like that, because they're going to be able to sit down and say, hey, I can totally relate, man, let's talk it out. You know, and it's okay to open up and let people know that this happened to you. I know it can be scary for some people, you know, to be like, I don't know if I can do that, and that's fine. It's okay to be afraid. You know, we get scared. We're human. You know, that's just the way it is. But yeah, you know, and feel free to talk to me. You know, I will sit here and talk to you all day if you need me to. You know. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about those two topics because I feel like they resonated with me the most. The dealing with child abuse and drug addiction, and also some of the other great things that, you know, were covered in that game were the ability to act. You know, instead of just sitting there and doing nothing, you do something. You know what I mean? Instead of just sitting there and watching someone being hurt or something, you stand up and you say, that's enough. You know? And I really loved that about the game is it gives you the ability to take action against things that most people might not take action against. So I love that about it. Being able to take action when most people might choose inaction. Well, not most people, you know what I mean. So yeah, really, really appreciated everything that game had to say. You know, and it also had what it means to be a family doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be born of that family. You know, you don't have to be blood related to, hey, I found it. Well, I was talking about Detroit Become Human. You don't have to be blood related to be family, you know, and that was like a big thing with Carl and Marcus and Hank and oh god, Hank and Connor and, you know, even, you know, Kara and Luther and Alice, is they weren't related by blood, you know, but they were all this amazing family. Family is what you make, you know. You don't have to be born into a certain place in order to be family. And I think that was also very important. I mean, there were a lot of important topics covered, but I have to say that the topics of child abuse and drug addiction were very, very important, and how they affect not only the person who is addicted, but also the people around them and stuff like that. So yeah, I know I got off on a serious tangent there, but I just thought it was important to talk about. You know, I think it's very important to start a dialogue about stuff like this, because a lot of people, they're either too scared or they're too ashamed or something, and, you know, I just really think it's important to open up. and start a conversation, because not enough people do. So yeah, you know, never feel like it's bad to talk about that stuff, because it's very good. Especially, you know, like, a lot of people like to hold things in, and...
Look at all the stars. Their light is very far away. Some of them are gone.
I'm not even going to pretend to know what you mean.
It's all right. They can't hurt you.
Some of the stars are dead. Okay, that's what he's saying. Even though we see their light, some of them are dead, Dorian. You don't understand that because this is a fantasy game and his brain is far more advanced. But yeah, don't be scared to talk about it, you know. There are people out there who will understand, so, you know, conversate. You know, I'm here to listen. There are other people that are around to listen, so, you know, talk about it. But okay, let's go ahead and get off the subject of drug addiction and child abuse, because I'm sure you guys are like, geez, she really got friggin' on it there for a second. But I just really wanted to let you guys know that I have been through that. I am alive, I'm okay, and I am extremely happy. So I love you guys, and if any of you have been through something similar, talk to me, let me know, because I would love to have a conversation with you and just work through it if you need to, okay? Anyway, and work together for a time, side by side. Each ruled half the tide. Okay, I want my torch back. Why every time that happens? Oh, it's because I didn't light it with the torch. Oh, of course. Get all pissed off at me. It's like, that's not how you light it. Or is there an inscription on the other side of this thing? Oh, I bet that's what it is. I bet there's an inscription on the other side of it, and you're like, freak the fuck out. Like, stop! You're summoning demons! I'm sorry, I'm just super curious about all things. All manner of life. Die already, fireman! Jeez. Ah. Is he gonna die before I get the chance to harvest his delicious soul? I want it. I want your num-nums. Is he dying? Weird. Oh no, sorry. I can't cast that on anything. Oh, I did. I cast it on that guy. Wow. Necromancy's the best. I don't care what anybody says. All your life are belong to me. Okay. Excuse me. No, there's nothing on the other side of this, so it's just a pack of lies. No, I'm not energizing it again. You can suck it. Oh, they each have a story beside them. Oh, I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. That's all it is. Don't worry about it. It's literally just, it happens all the time. No one said I was smart. Just that I obviously like to do stupid stuff like kill demons constantly. Alright, let's read these inscriptions and see what we got here. And where one brother fell, the other raised bloodied axe in hand alone. So, no. How about over here? No. What? There's not one on this one? Lies. Looking for them torches. Oh. But each ruled differently. They argued, and heated words made the brothers duel. Okay, that was the fight that took place that wound up having one die. Let's see here. I don't like that I can hear all the whispers. So kindly shut up. Stop whispering at me. It's not very nice to just whisper at people, okay? Okay. Okay, so this is probably, I think, the second one is gonna be that one right there. I have a feeling. Ooh, I think this is the first one. This one? Yep. Okay, so they built monuments, and then, like I said, I think this one here is the second one, because it's talking about them working together. Right, this is... yes. Okay, second one. And then there was a fight, so let's go find the one that talks about the fight. But each rolled differently. It's this one, yep. Okay. And then that fight caused them to duel, and it caused the death of one brother. So this one. Yes! I am good at this. Oh, that was easy. That led me right to the treasure chest. Thank you. Still missing a piece, though. Which mosaic piece was that? Oh. No, tell me which mosaic piece that was, please. I would appreciate. Oh, still the T's. What I like to call the T's, because it's like, mosaic piece, but it's not to the one you thought it was going to be to. And I'm like, you can suck it is what you can do. Let's see here. Okay, so I accidentally found this place. Accidentally. I have no idea. I was just walking and I'm like, eventually I'll run into where I need to be. And sure enough, as I was gabbing away, bam. I ran right into it. Is that crazy bitch around here now? She's like, go towards the veiled fire. Something about the Maker. You should probably start worshipping Andraste. Because Andraste is, you know... It's like, no, I don't know. Would you mind elaborating? I kind of want to just see if there's anything. I think there was something like over here behind one of these little statues that I kind of just like ignored as I was trying to figure out the story. Yeah, back here. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so where am I supposed to go now? So there's some other place, which is probably here, that I haven't discovered yet, that has another cave in it. I'd be really peeved if it's like inside this shadowy area here. It's beyond our borders, so. You know what I'm gonna do, I think. Well, first, what I'm gonna do is I kind of want to go back down there where I found those little drakes, just to see if there's anything down there, like anything interesting down there. Because sometimes I'll like find weird places like that little area where I came up from the stairs, and there'll be like some cool ass shit in there, and I won't even realize it until I'm like on top of it, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I'm still carrying this torch around. Sometimes they go out, sometimes they don't. Oh, they're back. Look at him. Death. What, can I not use my... Oh, I can use it on it. Just... Ow! That's not very nice. Just an FYI. I like my death magic. It makes me happy. I mean, how could it not, right? It's like the coolest shit ever. Of course, I'm probably not going to be allowed to use it because it takes too long to load. I love it! God. Sorry, it's just cool. What? No! I picked it back up on accident. Damn it. I don't want you. That's okay. I'll carry you around until I find a monster. Alright. Ooh, there's more stuff over here. See, this is what I was talking about. It's good to explore. Ow, get up off me, man. Not cool. I don't like being touched by weirdos. Unless that weirdo is Dorian, and then it's like, whatever at that point. Am I right? I need to stop being a pervert. Because it's exactly what's happening. Boom! Superpowers! Take that, wizard! My necromancy is amazing. Maybe, I don't know. Uh-oh. No. I don't like to be touched. But I do like killing people with magic. Dude, the necromancy is pretty badass. I love it. Die! You're gonna kill people that don't deserve to die. What? Whoa! Oh, it's fighting. It's okay. It's fighting a dragon. I was like, what did I do? Don't get mad at me. I'm just gonna let it play out, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna let it play out, and then I'll go over there and I'll do stuff. But whoa! Did you see that? What was that? Was that another rhino or was that a dragon baby? Because that was great. Oh, they're gonna keep chasing him. Oh, it was a rhino. It somehow managed to, it flew over there in a glitched out fashion. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Let's go down here and fucking deal with these guys. All these dragons and giant angry rhinos are having a fist fight over nothing. Oh god, stabby hands. Stabby hands. No, he's coming towards me. I can feel it in my bones. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where's stabby hands? Oh, he's over there. Good. I was worried. I was like, no! Sir Stabby Hands is the worst of us. He's not kind. Man, I really wanted to steal that thing's soul and it didn't. Oh, it bounces off the shield. That doesn't seem right to me. How can necromancy bounce off of a shield? I'm just saying, it seems unlikely that that would happen. Doesn't seem like the type of superpower that just bounces off of a shield. It's just like, nope. It's like whenever I fell off that tower fighting that Gatling gun dude in Bloodborne, and then I was like, I'm fine, I'm alive. And then I was like, I'll just jump down, and it was like the worst thing I could have done because it killed me immediately. And I was like, oh really? Why thank you. I wanted to be punished for not dying. That's like the best thing ever. Bloodborne, you jerk. Why do you keep hurting me like this? And I kind of realized that that's just like Bloodborne's whole thing. Is hurting people. You know? It's just the way it is. It hurts you like on an emotional level that you never thought you'd be hurt before. You're like, oh gosh, why? What did I do to you? Oh, hello. Oh, she's back.
You have found me. Take this gift. Do not falter. In the absence of light, shadows thrive.
She was a spirit?
Oh, someone else was gonna say something and it glitched out. Cole. Cole knew. Damn it. The dialogue glitched out. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that Cole says, duh. Like, okay. Not those exact words, but I kind of feel like that's exactly what he said in his own cryptic, like, well, duh, of course she was a spirit. You couldn't tell? Jeez. It's like, no. No, we couldn't. Maybe say something next time. You jerkwad. Well, things have been being killed here. Excuse me. Excuse me, can you point me in the direction of where I need to go next? I would appreciate it. Thank you. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go next. At this point, oh hey, I made it back to a base. What? That was back there the whole time? What kind of insanity is that? She was a spirit. I'm gonna rest because I got my ass kicked a few minutes ago and lost like 5 potions because my friggin' team was like, I don't know. Whoa, okay, listen guys. Look, there's a friggin' stabby hand guy just lurking in the distance. You guys are just having lunch over there. Excuse me. Would you like to talk about our Lord and Master Mate? No? That's okay. I didn't want to talk about it anyway. Whoa, why bring stabby hands this way? How about we don't do that? Listen, how about you don't bring them over here, and then you and I remain friends? That's not very nice. Okay, you don't see me shooting you with a bow and arrow. How about you back off, you hoe? Oh god, he just got, whoops. He just got obliterated by us. I am not kind. I don't know if they've noticed. Yeah, I know, I shot a deer in the face. I didn't mean to. Okay, where are we supposed to go now? I found that one place. But where's our next, like, destination? Oh, I bet it's... That's right, I was gonna go up here. And then I got distracted by other stuff because I keep running into things. And I'm like, dude, there's so much to see here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll head this way towards these two rifts. Deal with them and see if that leads me where I need to be. Have I filled a requisition yet? Absolutely not. Fantastic. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and change out my party. I just want to bring Solus back out. Alright. Let's go deal with these rifts, guys. Oh, that stupid August Rams like startled me there for a second. I was like, oh. It's just a ram. It's alright, false alarm, guys. It's just a ram. No biggie. Okay. Yep, I can see the green glow of death in the distance. Sorry about the yawn. Wow, hey, okay. Solus, tell your brother to shut up. See, they're making jokes like that all the time. Like, once I found out he was the Dread Wolf, every time we were around a wolf, I'd be like, hey, what did he say? He'd be like, I don't speak wolf, Inquisitor. Okay, it's like, could have fooled me, dickbag. What did he say? Just make him hate me. He's like, I don't, It's definitely one of those things that can make someone hate you very fast. They'd be like, oh my god. I don't know, okay? Don't know. It's kind of rude to ask, don't you think? Well, it's kind of rude to stab your friends in the back, don't you think? Walk away. What do we got? Okay, nothing too serious. No pride demons. Just saying something. There's plenty of these dick bags, but, you know, you can work around them. They're like, whatever. As long as you have fire. I found, like, the first time you fight one of these guys, it's like one of the most harrowing experiences ever. And then, like, after that, it's like, whatever. Again, just die, please. It's not even like you care anymore. You literally become immune to the fear that comes with fighting something like that. You're just like, eh. Was there one more? There! Oh, good. It was just taking a second. Unless there was like one behind me that I didn't see and Dorian was taking care of it. Alright, that's one. I'm hoping that going over here will lead me to where I need to be. I don't know if it will, but we'll see, won't we? It may not. I might just be heading off to destroy a couple of rifts, which is fine. I mean, that's progress, right? So, not a big deal. It's good. I mean, it's good experience, so it's like whatever. You know, I've never destroyed all the rifts. Like, I just haven't. I've almost, but not quite. Like, because I'll like go to one, and then I'll get distracted by some other bullshit, and then I'll just, oh hello. Oh, they always have stabby hands with them. I don't understand the obsession, but you know, whatever. To each their own, I guess. Stabby hands and all. Oh, here it comes. It's coming. gonna come get us. Here he comes across the sand. I can't see his feet. I'm always afraid that as soon as I stop moving, he's gonna show up and try to eat me. Oh, yep, there he is. There he is. I knew it. I want to get out of the middle of all this insanity. There we go. I am the Inquisitor and a mage, so being in the middle of all this is dangerous. It's an outright hazard to my health and is a bad idea. You gotta love when the mages are just like, I'm gonna run headlong into danger and just fight it myself. And it's like, dude, you're a mage. You need to dial it down a bit. Alright? Back up, reassess. There's no way. I like to think the Inquisitor has to deal with that a lot. Like, oh no! I don't like being touched. Thank you. Like, guys, you do know we're mages, right? Like, yeah, we have magical armor and stuff, but listen. As badass as that is, and as cool as we are, we should probably just let Cassandra handle the whole running headlong into danger thing. It's kind of her dealio, you know, so let's do that. Because we're smarter than that. Solus is just over there shaking his head like, no, no we're not. You trust me? It's like, yes, yes, I'm aware. But, to be fair, you're pretty cute. That'd be a good reason, right? He's like, what, you wanted me here because I'm cute? It's like, yeah, I mean, whatever. Hello?
Don't go near those Red Templars. They're a vicious bunch.
Yeah, well, that's exactly why I'm going over there, because, you know, YOLO or whatever. Whatever the kids are saying these days. I wonder how old my elf is. Like, is he, like, old enough to say stuff like, you know, whatever the kids are saying these days? Or is he, like, super young? Like, you know, 19? Because I don't know. I don't know how old he is. More concerned about this guy than anything. Boop. I want your soul. Give it to me. You know it's delicious. What? I can't steal his soul? I want it. I want his soul. It looks yummy. Is that gross? Is that something that I shouldn't say about, like, a demon? Like, your soul looks delicious. It's like, pardon? It's not my fault. Ah! I'm standing on a thing! No! I don't exist! Back off! Sucker. Huh. Hate that I can't always use it, except sometimes. Haha! Suck it! Come on! Thank you. Yay! We did it. We're good at this. Now we just have to find the next place we need to be to get the last bit of thing. This. I'm missing... Find the statue tomb's treasure. I'm missing one piece. And I don't know where it is. No, not One Piece. Not that show. It's not something I watch because it's just not my favorite thing to watch. And I'm sure you'll be like, what? Yeah, I know. I've gotten that probably a million times. It's just not interesting to me. It's nothing to do with, you know, anything else. It's just, I'm just like, eh. It's that kind of feeling that I have for it. It's just not my thing. A lot of people love it. I'm not one of those people. So, if you're hoping for more, sorry to disappoint. Because it's just not something I'm super into. A lot of people are, and that's cool. My Hero Academia, though, I love that one. You know, it's a great anime. It has a lot of really good messages and stuff like that. So, a lot of people like to give Deku shit for crying all the time, but listen, every time he's cried, it's been like a legitimate, like, he needs to cry. You know? Don't give the kid crap for that. I mean, there's just some stuff that you need to cry over sometimes. Especially, like, when his hero, who had become disillusioned after everything that happened, thanked him and was like, yeah, you can totally be a hero. And then he was like, dude, like, that part, probably one of the most emotional parts of the show happened in, like, episode 2. And I was like, you just were like, oh gosh, it's so sweet and endearing that this little kid's gonna kick the shit out of people. And yes, he does. He kicks the shit out of people. Literally one of the best things ever. Oh, that's right. I forgot. These guys are electrical. The dragon here is electrical. It's unfair. Okay, it's not unfair. You just have to use fire and ice against it, because using electricity against it is not going to do anything. Like, look, immune. It still has damage, I think, but, you know, not as much damage as my other spells. How about you back off? Okay. No touchy. The Inquisitor. I don't like being touched by dragons. So go away. My brother gave me this hair stuff. It's got like coconut oil and stuff in it. Smells.
I'm drying out from the inside.
Oh, it's not that bad. It smells really good, and so I put some in my hair today because it's supposed to be like really good for your hair. And I don't take really good care of my hair anyway because I just typically don't give a crap. Like a lot of people, like they're like, oh yeah, I take good care of my hair, and I'm like, I brush it. That's me. That's my attitude towards my hair. Like, yeah, I brush it. I brush it on occasion. I brush it every day. But yeah, I don't do a lot of stuff with it. I have a mohawk, like a long-ish mohawk. It goes to my, like, just under my chin. My hair was longer, but I decided to have it cut because I wanted to have it dyed. But I had like a bunch of like old like pink in it, so I had to get it chopped off and stuff. What is that? Is it a spider? Nope, it's a drake. So yeah, it was pretty short, and then I had it dyed blonde, which I actually like. A lot of people are like, ugh, blonde. I really like having my hair dyed blonde. I think it's really pretty. Weird to say about my own hair. Probably not, right? But yeah, I don't know. I really like the blonde. What's great about the blonde is that it's really easy to do other colors if you want once it's dyed, like blonde. So yeah, the lady at the hair salon was like, now if you want other colors in it, it'll be really easy to do. And I'm like, nice. I need to go get my hair touched up though, because I have like a lot of brown that's grown back in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the first video here, and I'll be right back. Okay?